This is the ONEBOT S7F fold-in e-bike, and it has a 350-watt rear hub brushless motor, a hidden 187 watt-hour battery, front and rear suspension, disc brakes, magnesium alloy construction, and this super easy to fold, sleek design. All for under $250 with the special code in the description. So let's unbox it, assemble it, go over its features, and see if it's as great of a value as it seems.
Unboxing the S7F, you'll find the bike itself, a user manual with assembly instructions, as well as the specs. We also get a 42-volt, 1.5 amp charger. The bike arrives mostly pre-assembled, so setup is a breeze. Remove all of the protective foam, unfold the bike as well as the handlebar stem. Then the handlebars can be tightened in place with the included clamp. Right before closing the clamp, make sure they are in the comfortable position and centered. The saddle is even easier to install and adjust to your height with the same type of clamp. After removing the remaining foam, we are all done and ready to go. Everything feels smooth, no cheap clicks or wobbly hinges, and the folding latch feels very solid. Notice how I haven't had to use any tools at all in this entire assembly. Very user friendly. That's a big win. All in, it took me less than 10 minutes, including cleanup.
And check this out, you can just unfold the paddles like that, so they take out even less space when you put it flat down in a car or something like that, and they're not gonna be in your way. Wow. Now, once you hit the road or trails, the 350-watt brushless motor kicks in pretty quickly. Just look at that reaction time. It's not aggressive off the line, but the acceleration is smooth and consistent, which is important. Top speed, 15.5 miles per hour, which is great for city traffic where you're often stopping and going anyway. But also fun on some trails just to cruise around, like around a pond like this or whatever else you like. The 36-volt, 5.2 amp-hour concealed lithium-ion battery offers a pure electric range of up to 14 miles. With pedal assist, you can extend that to around 30 miles, and the battery is nicely hidden in this frame right here. Charging takes approximately 3 to 4 hours from empty to full. The dual suspension with the front and the rear shock absorbers soak up bumps surprisingly well, ensuring smooth ride over various terrains. So it's not just for sidewalks and super smooth trails. For a compact bike like this with 14-inch tires, which actually do help a lot because there's a lot of tire in here, and it's not like a 12 or a 10-inch tire like you see on other compact bikes, it's more comfortable than I expected. Of course, it won't compete with full suspension mountain bikes or anything like that, but for urban terrains, it's a smooth ride. That's all great, but how does it actually feel to ride, and is it easy to use? Well, actually it's quite simple. You can either start pedaling or use the throttle on the handlebars and the motor kicks in. That's pretty much it. There's not many other controls on it or any other settings to adjust, which would make it pretty easy to navigate city streets and bike paths. And even on terrain like this in the grassy area, I went through all of this stuff no problem, at least in my experience so far. Keep in mind that it only has one gear for pedaling, and the motor is 350 watts, so it won't be climbing any big hills or going through super rough terrain. But if you're cruising on paved roads, it will top out at about 15 miles an hour. So it's not the fastest, but honestly, I don't think I would want a small bike like this to be any faster than it already is. Let's quickly talk about the features, and the most impressive feature on this sub $250 bike is the magnesium alloy frame, which isn't just lightweight, it's also corrosion resistant, ensuring durability. Notice how there's no welding anywhere on this bike, so there's nothing to fail under stress, and it makes it look super sleek as well, especially with the built-in battery that, you know, it's not removable, but at least nothing shows on this bike and it makes it look really nice. And obviously it's very light. Another awesome feature is the dual disc brakes, which provide reliable stopping power. I'm happy to report that there is no noise or rubbing or grinding from any of the parts on this bike, which can be said for some other e-bikes I have tried in the past and basically didn't make a video about for that reason. And the IP54 waterproof rating means you won't have to worry about splashes or light rain. To be very clear, it is not waterproof, it is water resistant. The bike's design is both functional and stylish, making it a great companion for city commuting. In fact, it won the IF Design Award a few years back. At just 44 pounds, it's lightweight, sturdy, and supports riders up to 265 pounds. How light is it? Well, I can easily lift it with one hand and even do some biceps. Another feature that I really wanted to highlight is that folding it down takes just 3 steps in under 15 seconds. Let me demonstrate. So you undo this one, you undo this one right here, maybe lower the handlebars as well, just like that. Remove the seat, just makes it a little bit easier. And then you fold it. Of course, also fold in the paddles like that. Once collapsed, it's about the size of a suitcase, perfect for storing under a desk or taking it on a train. And it has this cool little wheel right here so you can roll it around easier and not scratch the bike or anything else. It will also fit in pretty much any car to take on the road with you. And when I say any car, I mean any car. This is a BMW Z4, probably one of the smallest cars and smallest trunks you will ever see in the car. And watch this. I'm gonna remove the seat, just because it's so easy. Put that on the side, lower the handles, fold them in, so this just unlocks, folds in, press and hold to unlock. Now this folds in half. And it's done. I can just put the seat in here. There you go. How impressive is that? Once unfolded, the preferred seating position can be easily set up where your back is straight and comfortable. Let me demonstrate that live. So I'm just gonna adjust everything, put the seat back. You can remember your height. There are little numbers on the stem right here. These unfold super easy as well. And there you go, now you're ready to go. Wrapping this whole thing up, the ONEBOT S7F is a solid choice for urban commuters seeking a compact, stylish, and affordable e-bike. While it has its limitations, especially in range and speed, its portability and design make it a standout in its category and an amazing value at $250. If you're in the market for a folding e-bike that won't break the bank, this might just be the ride for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Check out the links in the description if you'd like to get yours and use that coupon for like $70 or $80 off, which makes this a $250 bike. That's really impressive. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.